Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know content has been a bit sporadic, but I'm working on some special stuff, and if you follow me on Instagram, I'm uploading there way more frequently, so you can check all the links down below. So yeah, as you might have heard in the intro playing, bit of a special video today. So I've wanted a 2-rock amp for so long. It has been the ultimate aspirational amp for me, and for the longest time it wasn't something I thought I could get, just because they're really expensive, and here in Canada they're pretty hard to come by. There's just one or two dealers that have them, and you can't really even go out and try them out before buying. So yeah, but like I said, I'd made it a goal of mine for before this year ended to finally own a 2-rock, and it happened. Now there are two sitting here with me, and it's a funny story of lost patience and buying one thing and then the thing I actually wanted showing up, like the 2-rock Studio Signature, which is this one right here. This was my dream amp for, since it was announced. That is in 2019 NAMM, I believe, January, and yeah, I saw it and absolutely fell in love with it. I love the look of it. I love what they'd done with it, and it was the most affordable 2-rock in the budget. I'll come back to more details on it in just a bit. Anyway, so this is the one I wanted, and they're pretty rare, like I said, showing up, and I could afford a used one, so I was basically trying to search for gold in the desert. So I did, when this one came up for sale, I thought that for now this could be a good compromise, so I decided to go for it. This is a 2-rock Jet. And after I did some more research, well, I'll talk about that in a sec, I thought in the meantime this could be a great compromise, because it is a great amp. So yeah, I went and I got it, and then like while it was in the mail being shipped to me, 3 days later this shows up for sale. So I had a long discussion with my girlfriend and with myself, trying to decide what to do, and I decided to, well, go for this one, and when this one would show up I would just sell it, hopefully get all my money back. So not the best case scenario of getting a dream amp where you have like this albatross hanging over your neck, having to sell this, but you know, I thought it was now or never, so might as well do it. So yes, what are these two 2-rocks? Let's start with this one. The Jet series was launched around April of 2006. It was based off the custom reverb, I believe. So it's a 2-channel amp. The early ones can run 6B6s at 22 watts, which is what this is, and can also take two 6L6s for 35 to 40 watts. So yeah, this is one of the ones in the Blue Tolex, which is a very rare model. I actually have a really cool email from Mac from 2-rock telling me a little bit about the Blue Tolex and the fact that they didn't make many of these. And another cool thing is that it's serial number 19, so super early in the Jet lineage. So this doesn't have any of the push-pull pots. But yeah, it's a really special amp, and like I said, it's based off the custom reverb, which if you follow along the line, kind of the custom reverb leads to the John Mayer signature amp, and as you can maybe see behind me, I'm a huge John Mayer fan, so that was the initial reasoning I decided to go for the Jet. And the fact that it's a 2-channel amp and the second channel is supposedly voiced like a Dumble ODS, that it attracted me to it, and obviously the John Mayer name attached to it. In the other corner, we have the Turok Studio Signature. Like I said, this is my absolute dream amp, and it has been for a long time. Like I said, since it was announced. I mean, 2 years might not seem like much, but this amp was my screensaver on my phone, just so I could like look at it every day. And I remember, like, I literally cried the moment I got it because I couldn't believe I had it. And even now there are days when I just stare at it. Anyway, I'll stop gushing, talk a little more about it. I will be doing another video on it later. But yeah, for now, so this is the Turok Studio Signature. It's two 6L6s, 35 watts. It's a refresh of that Studio Pro line. So the smaller Turoks, sounds pretty big, but yeah, it's the smaller Turok, and it's supposed to be based on the classic Reverb Signature. That's why the layout is fairly similar to that. You have your three switches for bright, mid, and deep, and you have the gain structure switch on the back gain, which it gets from the classic Reverb Signature. I have to say, in terms of which amp looks better, well, you know, as Gear people, it matters. I do love the look of the Studio Signature, the Dumble style silver skirted knobs. Those were like a huge thing for me, and these tone shaping bright, mid, and deep switches are really helpful when you're switching from like humbuckers to a single coil. They actually come in really handy. So that is that, and this is serial number 120, I think, and I think this covering is called Brown Ostrich. When I first saw it, I honestly really didn't like it, and almost convinced myself to not get the amp because of that, and also because I had a jet coming. But yeah, when you see it in person, it is really, really pretty looking. Like I said, that matters. So anyway, so you would have heard a bit of an A-B in the intro playing already. I'm trying to keep it as similar and play similar things as much as I absolutely can, so you can hear the difference. And one more thing a couple of things I'd like to mention. I don't have mics on them right now. I am looking to get something like a Two Notes Captor X or something, so I can I don't have to mic anything up. I honestly can't in the environment I am right now. So you are hearing a camera mic, but like one of the reasons why I really wanted to make this video was because when I was looking at the jet, and I was really trying to decide between the jet, like getting the jet, waiting for the Studio Signature, just trying to understand the differences between older Turoks and newer Turoks. The information is there. You hear buzzwords like warmer, rounder, bigger sounding, and clearer, more hi-fi sounding, brighter. But reading those things and really hearing something is a huge difference. And I couldn't find a single clip really that compared an older Turok with a newer Turok. Heck, I didn't even really care what models, but like a PGB, or like this one is a pre-PGB Turok jet, so it's like really old. So yeah, comparing that rounder, darker voicing to the brighter, clearer voicing, and just seeing if that really is the case, and what the heck does that even mean? So even though I don't have the best kind of setup here, I just thought it's important to have this kind of video out here, just so anybody trying to make that call can have something to refer to. And maybe in the future I can, this will be sold, but I'll have this and I can do some more videos on it, because it's an absolute beast of an amp. They both are, but I do slightly prefer the Studio Signature just because of the tonal shaping capabilities. That being said, if you want an amp that does the John Mayer thing, this can do it. This does it way better. It just is what it is. The John Mayer sound is darker, it's rounder, like all the buzzwords that you hear, it is that. And when you hear them, even through a camera mic or in person, like the differences are actually way more apparent than you'd initially think they are. So yes, lots of rambling, but I thought that just because this kind of video isn't there, it's important to put it out there. So you've heard some sound clips, and you will be hearing some more. I will be doing that song. I will take a look at the lead channel as well, and at the end I'll plug in this pedal board so you guys can. Whoop! There's the back. This is the one. There you go. A bit heavy, but there you go. That's the board. I'll be plugging it in so you can hear how this thing takes pedals. I don't have a camera on the pedal board. I'll just let you know what I'm kicking on. It's just to hear some drive from the clean channel, nothing huge. Because like I said, not a fancy production here, but I think this video is needed just because something like this doesn't really exist. So yeah, that's it. Let's get into some comparisons. This is late 90s AVRI Strat. This is actually a 57 ash body with a 62 AVRI, not 57 AVRI body, but with a 62 AVRI rosewood neck, original pickups and wiring, and yeah, let's just get started. So here I just quickly wanted to cover the lead channel of the Jet. Like I said, it's a cascading gain state, so the clean channel feeds into the lead channel, so basically the clean gain affects the gain on the lead channel. I haven't given it a whole lot of time to dial in, honestly, because I'm trying not to get too attached to this amp because I do have to sell it. But I have a balanced enough volume dialed in here just to give you an example. To my ears, it kind of sounds like the clean channel being pushed by something like a clone or a KTR or a clone that you might have. So yeah, that's that sound. And then there's the bypass as well. I won't be able to play that too much. It can get pretty loud at the setting I have. It's something that you would need to take a little more time to dial in, because the way I have it, it just seems to be a bit hairier and harsher than I'd want it to be. But I can imagine something like that in the context of band being just like really helpful. So anyway, here we go. This is the lead channel. Switching it into bypass mode now. Things on the Studio Signature is this gain structure switch that is on the back that goes to rock traditional front end right on top. In the middle is the Matt Schofield Signature, which has, I guess, a little more mid-range, and overdrives a bit earlier. And on the bottom is the black bass setting, which is super clean and pretty scooped. So I just thought I'd run through real quick, just show you what those sounds are like, and yeah, here we go. was the traditional True Rock front end. That's the one I usually keep on this amp. Here's the Matt Schofield one. And this is the blackface one. Okay, let's just get into some pedals. I don't have a pedal cam set up, but put some text on the screen. I'll tell you when I'm switching on. This is just to see how these two take different pedals, just a couple of drives, and I have a Chase Stone Fuzz fellow, which is a silicone transistor bass fuzz bass. So yeah, those two running into these two. Not at the same time, though I've done that, that's fun too. But yeah, so just checking out some comparisons. This is again, we'll start with a Jet, and you'll see it being intercut with Studio Signature too. Switched on the KDR just for a slight boost. Let's add a bit of TS10 on top of that. And take the TS10 off and adding the black box to that. Fuzz off and add in the clone KTR plus the tube stator beekeeper, which is an ODS type. So basically, kind of like the second channel off the jet. So let's hear how that sounds. Well, you've heard it, but Univibe, why now? Why not? So let's do some pedals with the studio signature. Like the jet, I think it takes pedals obviously really well. And just a quick run through. I'll try to play some similar things. Starting with the clone KTR as a clean boost. TS10 on top. Some Blackbox now. I'm going to add the Beekeeper, which is that ODS style pedal, which basically gives me the second channel of the jet. Adding the Univibe. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, and sorry if it got a bit long and rambly, and well, you know how it goes when you have a couple of Turoks to play with, and yeah, I hope this sheds some light on the differences between these two amps. They are both Turoks, but they're sufficiently different enough to where you do need to hear them before you make a choice, if you have the choice to hear them. Like I said, I'll be doing more videos on the Studio Signature, and hope that will be fun for you and you guys join me then. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and if you liked it, I'd love to know in the comments below. See you guys in the next one.